Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today is a different day. Today I feel pretty motivated to do this type of video. So this is gonna be like a get ready with me, I guess you could say. Of course I'm not going nowhere, but I don't know, I'll just show y'all, I don't know, like maybe like a natural look. And then I'm about to do my nails. I had did my toes the other day, so I want to match my nails. So y'all can watch me do that, and we can chit chat. Hopefully my battery can just keep recording, and I don't have to do all this other stuff, changing the battery, wait for the battery to charge, all that stuff. I got one battery charging though, so we gonna see how far we can get with this video. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just bring y'all down. Oh my goodness, don't look at my goodies. That my baby girl. You gonna be joining the video? No. Let me put a robe on. So I'm gonna be doing press on. Oh, excuse me, sweetie. I'm gonna be doing press on nails because I haven't did acrylics in a long time. I don't go to the nail shop no more. I haven't been for a long time. I like doing my own nails, y'all. I like doing my own pretty much everything, and that's something you guys are gonna learn about me as you continue to watch my channel. I like to do everything myself. I like to cook my own food. Now don't get me wrong, I like to go out to eat too, but I rather cook my own food. I used to sew my own wigs, do my own hair, and do my own acrylic set nails. A whole bunch of stuff, y'all. So a topic I kind of wanted to touch on is, well, I don't know if I'm gonna stay on subject or if I'm gonna be random, kind of like all over the place. But one thing for sure that I want to talk about is spiritual growth. I have to talk about spiritual growth because, for one, that's pretty much what my channel is about. Why is this glue like that? That's pretty much what my channel is about. It's about spiritual growth. Me growing and evolving. And of course, you know, like sharing that with you guys and helping y'all as well with knowledge and information that I can of my own growth and experience. So I'm not going to leave these this long. I'm going to cut them down because I want them real short. But yeah. So yeah, so it's kind of like a grow with me channel, you know. I'm a mother now. You know, a lot has changed about me, so much. And most of it is spiritual. It's spiritual related. Shh, shh. Quiet, sweetie. Most of it is spirit related. And once I like really woke up out my spiritual slumber, you know, you begin to see the world in a new lens. You begin to develop those new eyes for everything. And with me, with, you know, being out of a spiritual slumber, being able to see, it's so, I'm not gonna say it's hard, but you just live a completely, totally different life. You know, like, I know what Christ meant when he said to be separate, you know, to be set apart, because your mindset is different. Everything is different. You know what I'm saying? You know what really matters. You know what don't matter. You know, you can see. You see the deception. You see the lies. You see, you know, how people are easily deceived. You see everything. You see the real world that you're living in. And, you know, when I was all into the deception of the new age, you know, thinking that, oh, well, it's all about your perception. It's all about how you perceive certain things. You can create your own reality, you know, basically trying to shun out the real reality for a false reality. Oh, that doesn't bother you. That doesn't have an effect on you. You know, what goes on in other parts of the world, or even spiritually. And all the while, you know, a lot of stuff doesn't personally affect you, like have a serious, straight, direct impact. It still impacts the nation, the world. Because the world is in spiritual rebellion. The world is in spiritual darkness. The world is in a slumber. The world is in do art thou will. Everybody wants to do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I once was there where I was thinking, you know, I could do what I want to do. This is my life, and, you know, everything is, I wasn't like self-centered, but it's like, you know, you think more about yourself when you're young, and, you know, of course, when you don't have kids, you think about yourself. You know, you can care about other people, but you don't really care about other people necessarily. You know, you still trying to find out who you are, find out the world, figure things out. You still trying to figure out your way. And I'm 25, y'all, and I've been through so much. I've been through so much. And, you know, I don't want to sound like those people who always like to say, well, I've been through this and I've been through that, so I know what I'm talking about, or whatever. But really, I've been through a lot of stuff to just be 25. So, you know, I don't have all the answers. That's not my job. That's not my place. That's the Most High's. You know, but how he can use me to help other people is spiritually. I've always been into the spiritual things, even though I was once in a deception. But I always was more interested in spiritual things. You know what I mean? What's really going on? You know, because, man, especially living in Las Vegas, like, that's when I really awakened all the way. And was seeing a whole lot of stuff, y'all. Supernaturally, just, it was like I was in a movie or something. What I was experiencing in that desert season in my life, in that wilderness, you know. And truly, what I go through is to help someone out there. Like, I don't know, I could be helping people who are watching me right now. You know, those of you that are subscribed to my channel. You know, a lot of people may not say anything, but, you know, you got those that will. But, you know, a part of your spiritual growth and elevation and, you know, evolvement deals with, of course, spiritual. And it has a lot to do with what you go through physically. Your physical trials, your physical tests. You know what I'm saying? Because how can you be a wise person or a person that somebody can confide in and give great advice, godly advice, sound advice, if you ain't never been through nothing? How can you be a true disciple if you never been through anything? How can you know the schemes of the devil if you never been through anything? If you never been in the field? You know what I'm saying? I've been in the field, y'all. And, you know, maybe one day I can share with y'all some stories or something. But, you know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of things. And I've realized a lot of things. And my intentions are only to help those try to be able to see. Because you can't force anybody to see anything. You know what I'm saying? Even when you're looking at a sunset. You could see something, or the sunset could be telling you something. You know, God could be speaking to you through the sunset. Or just you could be getting these spiritual downloads. And then you could have somebody else right next to you don't even know. Can't even feel, can't even see. You know? This world is so much deeper than what we think. And what's important is our spirit, our soul. That's what's important. This physical, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, my channel, that's what my channel is about. Mostly, it's spiritual growth. You know, y'all watching me grow and evolve. I share with y'all. Y'all share with me. And just really my creativity as well. Just what I like to do. And all that good stuff. I'm still trying to find a nail. Y'all probably see me like, girl, you ain't found a nail yet. I'm gonna have to probably just make do with this one. But yeah. You know, when you mature, y'all, I'm telling y'all, life is so different. And it's different for the good. Growing is so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Right now, we still feel like we ain't get what we want. When we get a little pressure, when we really get to where we gotta go, that's when you know it's on.
Okay, y'all. So I cut this hand down. Hopefully y'all can hear me over this AC. But I'm just filing them now and shaping them. So I'm about to start polishing them. And I showed you guys this top coat at my Dollar Tree haul. This quicker dry. Alright, let me zoom y'all in a little bit more. Alright, y'all see how those look? Those look good, don't they? Now, I mean, I can leave them like this because they look cute like this too. But I'm gonna go ahead and polish them to match my look, to match my toes. To match my toes. Just doing something, you know, nice and different for myself. Cause I haven't, you know, I haven't like done this in a little while. Cause you know, when you a mother you just, you know, you always put your child first, put their needs first, to where you just, sometimes you just neglect yourself. And you know, as much as we love our children, we have to make time for ourselves too. For our mental health, for our spiritual health, our well-being, our health, our wellness. You know, we got to always check in with ourselves. And even if you're not a mother, even if you're somebody that, you know, is in service of helping other people, you know, you got to always check in with you sometimes. Check in with God, you know, give him some time. If you take a day off of work, make sure you include God. Don't just take a day off work to fill your day up with, you know, what you want to do. Include God. Make sure you have time, make time to talk to him. You know, think of God as your first man. You know, try to give him more time than you do your husband or your boyfriend. For real, for real. Because at the end of the day, really, God is the only one that matters in your life. So, make sure you're talking to him. Make sure you know you in the right standing. And pray. Talk to him. Tell him, God, help me get in the right standing. He know what you need. But see, God wants you to talk to him, to ask him sometimes. You know what I mean? That's just like, you know, with some parents, like when you get grown, when you get older, you know, they still want to be able to help you and be there for you, but they gotta let you go at the same time, because you have to learn on your own as well. Because they know you know you're gonna gain that independency, and you're not going to be independent on them no more. And you want to try and figure things out your own way. But with God, it's different, because he's your heavenly Father. He knows all. He sees all. And he's your guiding force. He's your life force. So you have to have him. You know? You have to be on his covering and be in his good grace always. Okay, y'all see how pretty this is? It looks so different on camera. Like on camera it looks like a green, but trust me, this is a really pretty, beautiful blue. I wanted to be a nail tech before, y'all, and I was actually gonna start pursuing it. I had got everything, the nail drill, the nails, I was doing designs, all that good stuff. It's so much I wanted to be when I was younger, you know, as far as like just being imaginative. Like, oh, I want to be a queen, I want to be a princess, I want to rule, I want to be a hairstylist, a cosmetologist, I want to be a pro makeup artist, you know. Not saying that I don't want to be any of those things, or I lost my way or my touch or anything. I'm just saying, like, you know how when you a kid, you just dream big, you know what I mean? Basically, I wanted to be things that related to beauty. I was getting good with sew-ins at a point in time. I was getting good with making my own wigs, growing my hair. I was getting really good at makeup, still good at makeup. But for me, I love to do those things, but those things were more so a hobby for me. Because I just felt in my spirit that it was more to me than just beauty or just, you know, just that. Even cooking. Cooking, if y'all follow me or have been following me, y'all know I love to cook. And I would pursue a catering, cooking career, you know. But that's not what the Lord is calling me to do right now in this season of my life. Oh, I done bumped my finger. Let me touch that back up. I even worked in the healthcare profession. I was a CNA and home health aide. Same thing with that. You know, good at my job, good at caring for people. I have servicing jobs, you know, working as a waitress and things like that. I've had a lot of jobs, actually. I've done a lot in my young life. But right now, the Lord has called me to motherhood. And basically just what I've been doing now with my YouTube, as far as sharing the gospel with you guys and talking to y'all about God and about life, change, you know, the kingdom, just a whole bunch of stuff. You know, showing y'all my personality, who I really am, and everything like that. So this is definitely a new season for me. I surrendered my life to God 2016, the end of 2016. It was like, what was that? I think it was in October or November. I had shared this story on Instagram. I had wrote it out, and I'm gonna share it with y'all. So at that time, I had just moved to Indianapolis, I think like a month or two prior to me surrendering to God. I had just moved to Indianapolis in my little apartment from Chicago, because I was living with a friend at that time in her apartment. And I was just feeling God then moving me and telling me that I needed to move. Like, I needed to grow and evolve and experience something new and different. You know, it was the call, basically. Because at that point in time, you know, I was kind of like backtracking in my life anyway. Because I had gained a lot of experience in just 1 year of living by myself. Because I moved out my mom's house in 2014 or 2015. It was like right after I graduated high school. And I had lived by myself for a whole year, had my own apartment, I had my own car, everything. You know, I was pretty stable and independent, you know. And I was seeking then and felt God then, you know, calling me. And at this particular time, you know, when I had moved to Indianapolis, because I was, at that time, I was like, okay, God telling me to go. It's time to move around. It's time to move. But where I'm gonna move to? So I really didn't consult with God about where I was gonna move to. I kind of just thought on my own, like, okay, I moved to Indianapolis, boom, I can get it popping with the makeup because I already had clients there, and I knew that it would be a good financial move, pretty much, because I could get money. I could sell food plates, do makeup, whatever. But when I got to Indianapolis, I was motivated, but then the motivation just withered out. And I needed a job, so I got a job at Buffalo Wild Wings, and that job was not fulfilling for me, you know. And I was tired. I was only working there, y'all, for like 2 weeks or something, like literally, or 3 weeks or something. And I live real close by, like I could walk there. And it was one night, because, you know, when you a waitress, you only getting paid off tips. So I was just tired one day because I had worked a long shift. I didn't make hardly any money. And I'm like, I got these bills to pay. Because I was already basically running off with my car that I had. I had a 2012 Chevy Malibu. I had stopped paying on it because I'm like, I need to try and figure out how I can basically trade in my car for something with lesser payments and stuff like that. Because when I first got that car, I was just geeked. I was just excited to have a new car, a newer car. Hold on, let me pull y'all up. Okay. Now we can probably start on the face. I was just excited to have a new car. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I didn't seek wisdom. I was leading my own self, guiding my own self, making my own choices and decisions without God. And I was just, you know what I'm saying, like I said, just doing my own thing. But yeah, that wasn't wise anyway, to think you can run off with a car, like stop paying on it and keep it. That was like dudded. But I didn't care, you know what I'm saying? I really didn't. I cared, but then I didn't care. So okay, fast forward. No, don't push my chair, sweetie. Hi, mommy. I was in my apartment. I just got off work. I was tired. I was irritated. And I was just like, man, this is not the life for me. Like, what's going on? And then, like, to be honest, I was looking at the financial move when it came to Indianapolis. But I'm like, I'm tired of Indiana, period. I'm tired of Gary. I'm tired of Chicago. I didn't even want to live there. I didn't even want to be there for real. It was always gray. It was always just like I just felt like I didn't need to be there. I didn't want to be there. And at this time, Jay, my husband, he was living in Las Vegas already. He had moved there. And when he told me he was moving, because y'all, we had been friends for a long time. Like, his grandma lived across the street from my mom. So our families like knew each other. And he was like best friends with my brother. And then me and him grew to become friends as, you know, we got older. And you know, he told me he was moving out there and everything. And I'm like, what, for real? Now I thought he was, you know, just playing at first, but once I knew he was serious and he showed me the apartment that he had got, I'm like, this this nigga serious, you know. I'm like, wow, he like about to move, like for real, like not no move 2-3 hours away, like he finna move like to the West Coast. He finna make a major big move, and that's basically something that I wanted to do. So then he inspired me. I'm like, shoot, where can I go? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, where can I go? So me and him was still talking on the phone and everything. This was before we got together. And I was just telling him, like, I'm just tired of Indiana, this whole Midwest vibe. I'm just sick of it. He all like, well, you need to come to Vegas, it's lit. You know, this when we was still acting a fool, y'all. This when we was still in our mess. Me at the time, though, being in Indianapolis, I wasn't like in a mess, but I was just living my life, you know, just how I wanted to live it. But he was like, yeah, you should come out here, da 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 da. And I'm like, well, how would that even work? Like, we can't be roommates. Like, that'll be weird. Like, what if I have a boyfriend or whatever, you know? And I actually went to go visit him when I was living in Chicago with my friend at the time. We had both went out there to Vegas to, you know, try it out and everything, because I was bringing it to her before I had went to Indianapolis. Like, man, we need to move. Like, we need to get up and go. Because I was going to, you know, do the roommate thing with her. But, you know, that ain't happen. So, this is e.l.f. wax pen to just shape and lay down my eyebrows. That didn't happen. So, I'm like, man, I still want to make a move. You know, I still want to leave, you know, all this behind for something new. Oh, y'all, this actually work. This is laying my eyebrows down good. I might have to set it with powder, though, because I don't know if it'll get greasy. But, yeah, I still wanted to move, like, far away. And Indianapolis wasn't far away from me. But, you know, I still went on here to move down there and everything. Because I basically had a choice, an option. I could have went to Vegas before I went to Indianapolis. But it wasn't time. You know, it wasn't God's timing to do that. So, after this particular day at the job, going back, fast forward. After this particular day at the job at B-Dubs, I had just went to I was just so irritated the whole day. Like, let me see if I can do some more. Oh, that's good. I was just irritated the whole shift. And when I got home, I just laid down on the floor and was like, Lord, use me. I was just crying out and just expressing to God how I felt. I'm like, what is your will for my life? What am I supposed to be doing? Because I'm tired of being in control of my own life. Like, I'm tired of feeling like, you know, because it's, you know, when you trying to do things on your own by yourself. I said I was going to sit this with powder. When you trying to do things on your own, you know, you don't know if you're doing it right. My camera keep cutting off. But, where was I at? But yeah, you know, you look at it to, like, tangible things and stuff like that to give you that gratification or whatever. Like, okay, I'm doing the right thing, I'm doing something right in my life, whatever. Woo, woo. I was over there. I was beyond that. I'm just like, look, I want to be walking in my purpose, my true purpose, because I know I'm not the author of my life. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what do you want me to be doing? And so once I just was crying out and expressing myself to the Lord, I just felt so much better after that. I really did. And it's so crazy because, you know, I'm asking the Lord, like, what do you want me to do and everything like that. And the next day, I think it was like the next day, You know, I woke up, because after I prayed and everything, after I had that moment, I had cooked, I had got on Snapchat and just started acting a fool. Well, not acting a fool, but I was just being silly. And that next morning, I got up and I was like, man, I really don't want to go to this job. But then, you know, I started talking to myself. I'm like, you just go to this job, because this your job. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. Today may be a better day than yesterday. So I'm like, okay. So I go outside. Now, I was living in these apartments where they were like enclosed. They were like enclosed apartments. They wasn't like outside apartments. They were like building apartments. So in my building, I had parked my car that night in front of the building. Like directly in front. Like when I'm about to walk out, like I could see my car through the window. Well, through the door. And I had got myself ready to go to work. And I looked straight out the window, out the door, the glass. And I did not see my car. I'm like, hold up. What the hell? Like, I'm like, yo, what's going on? So I go all the way outside just to, you know, make sure I'm not tripping or something. My car is nowhere to be found. Like, my car is not in the next parking spot, the third parking spot. It's nowhere to be seen. I literally, y'all, went back in my building and like tried to like do that all over again. Like, no, this isn't right. So I go back inside, like, dude, I'm tripping. Like, where's my car? So I go back in, but I go back out and my car is not there. I go all the way outside. I go all the way in the street. And I'm like, oh my goodness. They came and got the car. Like, my car is repossessed. And, you know, in that moment, I felt like, if y'all ever seen that movie, I Know What You Did Last Summer. It was the first one. And it was like at the end of the movie, the girl had stood in the street. And she was like, what are you waiting for, huh? What are you waiting for? Like, that's kind of like how I felt. Like, I'm just all in the middle of the street. Like, what the heck? Like, where's my car? And now it's like, Lord, I asked for a sign, but not this. Like, I'm like, dude, he took my car. Because it's like, it was no way, y'all. It was so funny. And the Lord is funny. I'm like, it's no way I done went all this time without paying my car note. And then all of a sudden, after I pray, my car is gone. I mean, it was possible, but then, like, nah, I look at God to be in everything. So, I'm like, this is the Most High doing this. Because he knew that was going to sit me down. So I can be open, ready, and waiting for his next instructions. So, literally, after that, I'm like, okay. Still trying to go on my own wheel because I didn't figure it out just right then. I had called B-Dubs. I'm like, look, I ain't coming in today. I got a situation. I got some stuff going on. I can't come in. And I didn't go in. And I'm just trying to figure some things out. I'm calling around like, okay, who got my car? And how can I get it back? How much is it for me to get my car back? And I called around, and I think it was like almost $1,000 or something to get my car back. I'm like, ooh, I don't have that. Cause where you was tripping. Stop. I'm like, I don't have that. So I'm like, what the heck am I about to do? I called my mama. You know, she was just saying, well, you know the problem, let's figure out the solution. And I'm like, man, the solution is I need money to get my car out, or I'm not gonna have a car. Well, I don't have a car now. So, you know, at that time, I'm just like, man, you know, she ain't telling me what I want to hear. So, I'll talk to you later. I had called Jay, and I'm like, bro, look. I'm like, yo, my car gone. He like, what? I'm like, dude, my car is gone. He said, well, you know what that means. Bring your ass to Vegas. You know, excuse my language, but I'm like, man, you know, I'm still like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, well, you know what? Yeah. Maybe this is what the Lord is calling me to do. It's like, yeah, I'm about to go in with some powder now. It's like, I like my brows natural looking like this, but I want to fill them in some more still. I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I don't have nothing else to like lose at this point. It's like I'm already tired and done with Indianapolis already. It's like, yeah, why not? Let me just take a leap of faith and just go ahead. And already, anyway, I was gonna be behind on my rent because I was already late on my rent because I had already overdrawn my bank account at the time. Basically took out a loan from the bank because you could overdraft. So I overdraft my account like twice to pay my rent because all my tax money at the time was gone, and I wasn't making enough at Buffalo to cover my expenses. So I was just like, man, forget it. My car gone, my apartment about to be gone. I'm about to go. So literally within 2 weeks, I sold all my stuff. It was for me like letting go as well, because for me to be one person, I had a lot of stuff, y'all. I had a lot of stuff. I had started putting my stuff on OfferUp, and I was like, well, Lord, if this is what you want me to do, then let's do it. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'll let stuff go. I'll take what I can, and you know, I'm ready for this new journey, for this new experience. Literally, y'all, I started posting stuff on there, and it started selling so fast. And I had gave myself 2 weeks because it was like, okay, y'all, my camera keep cutting off. It keeps saying that it's hot, and it's not. But that's what these Sony cameras be doing, at least this one. But yeah, my stuff started selling, y'all, so quick, so fast. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is really happening. Like I'm about to move. I gave myself 2 weeks because it was getting towards the end of the month when I needed to, you know, it was almost the first of the month. It was almost that time to pay rent. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna sell all this stuff in 2 weeks, get my plane ticket, and go. Like, forget it. I had told my mom I was gonna move. She was like, what? She was like, you sure? You just go get up and do that? Da 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 da. I'm like, yeah, like I don't care. Like, why not? Like, you know. The lease never popped up on my credit though, because I mean, I guess you could say, yeah, technically, like I broke my lease. But I told my leasing lady, I'm like, I'm gonna be moving, and she's like, okay, well, just turn in your key. So I'm like, okay. So yeah, things were selling. And like one of the last things, sorry y'all, I can't talk and conceal at the same time. So one of the last things to be sold was my bed, my queen size bed. Now already somebody had came, bought the headboard, the whole bedroom set, but not the bed. So I prayed and I said, Lord, I have to sell this bed. I'm gonna be leaving. I'm gonna be leaving tomorrow. Like, it had got to that point. And I'm like, I need this bed sold because I haven't made no ad, post, or set nothing up. Well, not ad or post, but I'm like, I haven't set nothing up like to where if the bed don't sell, this is my other option of what I can do. Nice bed too, pillow top, queen mattress. I didn't even want to sell it. But it had to go because I wasn't gonna get it shipped, or I wasn't gonna get nothing shipped. I'm like, I'm gonna get everything new. I'm starting over. So yeah, y'all, literally the morning of my flight, it sold. Like, my flight was at, I think it was at 12 something, or is at 2 o'clock. I think it was like at 2. It's like at 2 or something. And my bed sold that morning. A lady came about an hour away with her U-Haul and got it. Messaged me, I think that night, after, it was like some time after I prayed. And she came and got it the next day, the morning of my flight. Now rewind. Okay, when my stuff was starting to sell, and I was like posting little stuff around my complex, like that I'm selling stuff, and then I had just started giving stuff away too. Like, I had knocked on my neighbor's door across from me, and I was like, hey, I'm moving, you know, and I'm gonna be giving some stuff away. Like, you can come by my apartment and let me know. What's wrong, sweetie? Mommy almost done. I'm like, you can come by my apartment and, you know, see if you want anything. Because there was a lot of stuff I was giving away, y'all. Some good stuff, too. She was like, okay. And she's like, well, why you moving? I'm like, well, the Lord told me to move, you know. I'm just about to do a leap of faith and trusting Him. She's like, okay, that's good. You know, you young, talking like that and doing that. I'm happy for you. I'm proud for you. I'm like, yep. So, the next day, a lady knocked on my door. It's not my neighbor. Shh. It's her, who was it? Her cousin. It's her cousin. And I was like, hello, because she was like, hey, I heard you moving and you giving some stuff away. I'm like, yeah, it's over there, because I had it like kind of like all in the corner, neatly put in the corner. And then she was just asking me, she was like in her 60s or something. She was just asking me, like, you know, what's going on, like, why I'm moving. Didn't I just move there? Didn't I just move into my apartment? And I'm like, yeah, but I'm just ready for a change, you know? Like, have you ever just been ready for a change, ready for something new? And she was like, yeah, all the time or whatever. And I was packing my luggage as we were talking, and she was like, girl, that is not how you pack. Let me help you out. You need to pack it like this, and da 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 da. So she helped me pack my bag, and we would just have been talking. Mind y'all, my car was gone. So she was like, how you gonna get to the airport? And I was like, I don't know, I'm gonna figure it out. And she was like, well, I can take you. And I was like, okay, you know, cool, I'm fine with that. So she did just that. She helped me pack. She got me to the airport. She held some of my stuff down that I couldn't take with me, that I still wanted to have. You know, it was like she became my grandma for just those few days. And I would never forget her. And it's so amazing how, excuse me, it's so amazing how God worked. Because he worked all that out just in 2 weeks. Every day I was seeing change. Every day my stuff was just disappearing. And then with her coming, helping me. And it was just crazy, because I'm like, man, I'm really seeing God move. You know what I'm saying? I'm really seeing it. And he's showing me that this is in his will. Because if it wasn't in his will, stuff wouldn't have been selling. You know, none of that would have been happening. Yeah. Okay. This will be it with the brows. So yeah, I knew it was in his will, because none of that stuff would have been happening, y'all. Like, it wouldn't have happened. And Vegas, man, that was truly an experience. I learned a lot. I saw a lot. And man, I'm telling y'all, that's a crazy place, and that's not a place you want to live, honestly. It's like sweet and sour, you know what I'm saying? Vegas is very spiritual too. You know, I met a lot of spiritual people. People that were, you know, walking in Christ, people that weren't, people that was more so like on the esoteric, the new age type stuff. Like, Vegas is like an energy vortex. Like, it's its own entity. I always say that. It's like Vegas is its own entity, for real. And it's just crazy. Like, I miss it sometimes, but then I don't. You know, I'm happy to be where I'm at now. I'm happy to not even be there anymore, because I learned what I needed to learn there and everything, and I grew from there. You know, growth doesn't always mean like you growing from a person, or she ain't got her fingers stuck. Okay. You know, you grow from places too. Like, I had grew from Gary. I had grew from being in Chicago. I had grew from my friend. I had grew. And when you grow, then you start to move on. Because that's what your spiritual journey is about too. It's about growth and moving on and moving forward. You know what I'm saying? You can't stay where you once were. You know? And that's what I've learned too, just being used to change. You know what I mean? Ooh, brows looking snatchy. Alright, I'm gonna conceal the top. And I'm gonna conceal the top with and I was using, for the concealer, I was using LA Girl Pro Concealer in Creamy Beige. I'm gonna conceal the top with foundation. Today I'm probably gonna do, I don't know, y'all, because like I said, I haven't done my makeup in so long. Like, I usually used to always wear this, the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow 209 Caramel Beige. And then I just started kind of like using this, the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup in Caramel Beige W7. But then I've been holding on to this foundation for so long, and I never used it. I never tried it yet. And I'm like, I need to use it because, yeah, like, I have it and I need to use it. I need to just know and try it out. Because when I had sampled it in Ulta, when I had got it, I was like, man, it look good. You know, and broke the bank too. So this is the Lancome Tinted Idol Ultra Wear. And this is in the shade 435 Bis W. And, you know, all of this got SPF in it. But this one says up to 24-hour color wear and comfort transfer resistant. So I believe this is like a matte foundation. I can't remember, but I think this is like a matte foundation. And I'm kind of going for like almost like a dewy look, like a natural, everyday kind of wear, like a dewy look. So I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna just play with these two and see what I come up with. But I'm kind of thinking about playing with these two, but then I don't know. I'm gonna just play with these two and see where I go with it. So like I said, concealing the top. I'm gonna conceal the top. Am I gonna conceal it with this foundation, or I'm gonna conceal it with a concealer? What is it? C12. This might be too light. This Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I'm gonna try this anyway. It might be too light. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, y'all, I had did it. I had just got up and took that leap and moved to Las Vegas. And it's so funny too, because the lady name was Miss Beverly that helped me out. And the day of my flight, after I sold the bed and everything, I had called Miss Beverly and told her my bed sold and everything. She was like, that's good. You know, and everything like that. And she was telling me how she was about to come get me, but she needed to do some things too first before taking me to the airport. Now, at first, I'm like, oh shoot. I'm like, okay, because, you know, I didn't want to be feeling, I didn't want that anxiety to come over me. I'm about to just use the foundation, the Infallible, on top of my brow, because this is too light, the Revolution. So I was thinking that she was like gonna make me late for my flight. I really did. And cause she was doing a lot. Like, she had to go to her friend's house and do all some other type of stuff I didn't even know. We had stopped, got something to eat. And yeah, but trusting God and allowing him to work and to move, you know, because I learned too to just sit back and relax. Like, just sit back and wait. Like, watch him work. Like, you don't have to do everything, because that's the type of person I once was too. Like, I felt like I had to do everything. I felt like everything was on me, you know. And God was just showing me in that time too that I will supply your needs. I will take care of you. I will guide you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do everything on your own by yourself. So, that's what it was. And then, y'all, when we got to the airport, child, I'm thinking what I'm packing in my bag was going to be enough. And Miss Beverly told me, she told me too, I mean, not going to be enough, but I thought I was going to be able to get on a plane with all the stuff that I had in this big old suitcase, y'all. It was huge. It looked like I was moving. My bag was over 50 pounds. I think it was 80 pounds. And I'm like, dude, I gotta take 30 pounds of stuff out because I didn't have no money on my card or nothing. I think Miss Beverly ended up paying the difference for me, or they ended up letting me slide or something. But I had to sort out some more stuff that was in my luggage to give to her to put in my boxes that she already had. So I'm at the airport wasting time holding the line up because I'm sorting through my stuff, because I didn't have the extra $50 or whatever to pay to just keep all my stuff. No, it wasn't that I didn't have it, I just didn't want to pay it. I didn't have it on my card. I didn't have it in cash. I just had it on my card. And I don't think they had an ATM or something. I don't know. It was something. I didn't end up paying it though. So you know, that took time, and I was running behind for the flight. And you know, the lady was telling me, you know what, just go, just hurry up. And I'm like, okay, so I got these sandals on, I got this dress on, I got this bag in my hand, my carry-on, and I'm running to the gate. I mean, I'm running like I'm a football player, y'all. Like, I'm really hauling ass. Like, I'm really running. And the flight was about to leave, like, for real. And the lady at the front, you know, where they take your ticket or whatever, she was like, "Are you Kimberly?" And I'm like, "Yes." She was like, "Come on, we've been waiting for you." I'm like, "What?" Y'all was waiting for me? Like, I didn't know that y'all did that. I'm thinking, like, shoot, once the gate closed, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So I made it on the flight, y'all. Long story short. So that was my first, like, real testimony of trusting the Lord, putting my faith in Him, and watching Him work. And I'm so glad that I did that, because it grew me so much in a lot of ways. And I was exposed to a lot of things, good and bad. But that's the wisdom. And you know, it was definitely an experience. Like I said, it was definitely an experience. I met a lot of people, you know, people that didn't become like lifelong or long-term friends or nothing, but I met people. People were inspired by me. I was inspired by other people. You know, it was really an experience. I had my baby out there. You know, me and Jay got official, because once I came and we was doing our thing, like, we was having so much fun, y'all. And, you know, neither one of us is the club partying type or nothing, but, you know, we just have fun in our own way. Like sneaking in the pool and, you know, just doing stuff like that, you know. And it was just fun. It was cool. And y'all, I'm gonna just tell y'all this little story too. This could be another story time, but I'm just fit it in there since I'm talking about it. This was before me and Jay got together, before he asked me to be with him. We were friends, right? And this was like still around the time when I just came out there. I think it was like my third night or something. But I had dyed my wig red. It was like, I felt like Jessica Rabbit, you know. It was like popping red. And we had went to the Rio. And I had never, you know, been to a club like that, or rooftop party or nothing. And it was so funny because, you know, I just felt him, like, I just felt a difference. Like, I felt a shift in vibe, for real. And I wasn't thinking, like, do he like me or anything like that, but I really felt a shift in vibe. And it was so funny. We up there, we dancing, he dancing, he got everybody looking at him because he doing this funny dance or whatever. And this man asked me to dance with him. He was like a Arab Grandia dude. So, no, he didn't ask me to dance with him. I was dancing and he just like kind of tried to dance just with me. And he was trying to talk to me at the same time. And you know, he was just saying I look nice and everything. You know, I didn't have on nothing like all promiscuous or provocative. I just had on a simple, like, gray dress. It wasn't tight fitting or nothing. But, you know, he was just talking to me or whatever. And then Jay had just rolled up. He was like, "You good? You okay? What's up with him?" And the dude looking like, "What are you doing?" And, you know, that like, you know, got him away from me. But I was like, okay. I'm like, you my friend and you looking out for me, but I just kind of felt something different right there, you know. And it's so funny because it's like, looking back, it's like, for real, it was like him protecting his woman, but not even knowing, like, you know, Not even knowing, because dude, we did not know that we was gonna be together, anything. Like, I have to tell y'all that story too, like, just our story. But anyway, the brows are done. The brows are done and they popping, honey. Yes, yes. Okay, so on to this look. I think I'm gonna do my face because I'm not doing a lot to the eyes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of this Chaga Glow Skin Nourishing Highlighter. This is by Coco Kind Collection, Chaga Bronze. This is what it is. I'm going to put some right here on where the highlight go. I don't know if it's going to really make much of a difference. Okay, nah, sis, nah. Nah, sis. Let me blend this out some. Let me just do that. I had to change the battery. So what I did was I just blended that glow stick into my cheekbones with my highlight points with my finger, and then I put a little bit on my nose. I don't know if y'all can see that, a little bit on my nose, but yeah. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Iconic Primer Stick. I'm not used to primers. Like, usually I don't prime. I just don't. You know, it's not no like specific reason, but I just don't. But okay, we're doing it today. Boom, primer, and then we're gonna do this foundation. My skin is already cleansed, prepped, ready to go. So here we go. I'm gonna put a little bit of this on the back of my hand, this Infallible Pro Glow, and then few pumps of the tinted doll. Oh, the tinted doll is like liquidy. So I'm going to mix both of those. Mix both of those. And we just gonna see what we got. Okay. I don't like a lot of foundation on my face. Like, I don't like the cakey look. And I'm not even like into the whole full coverage thing. Like, I did a video about the Juvia's Place foundation, and that gave me a full coverage look. And you know, that's something I wasn't used to, but it turned out like it looked good on me, but still, like, that's not like my thing. So I'm gonna take this It Cosmetics flat top foundation brush and just buff it in. And actually, y'all, this look really good, like, for real. I'm the type of person that's like, keep it natural, keep it cute, keep it simple, keep it classy, keep it pure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just simple with it now, y'all. I mean, I love the creativity though in the makeup, like doing all different type of looks. And I wanted to get into all that, like really like step up my creativity. But I just never got around to it. Like really expressing myself with makeup. You know, in the most dramatic ways. like FX makeup. I did one time though. I had did like a beat up look. Like I have really blended in real good my makeup, and I looked like I had got beat up. And I remember posting it to Facebook, and people were like, "Oh my gosh, what happened to you?" Because it looked like that good and that crazy. I did it at random too, like before Halloween. So, you know, that's how people kind of was like, "What the heck happened to you?" I had people messaging me like, "You okay? Like, what happened?" I'm like, whoops. I'm like, it's just makeup. But yeah, I don't know, I kind of fell off with makeup for a while. It had turned into like a bittersweet thing. Like, it was like, I don't even want to do it no more. I don't care about it no more. I don't want to see it no more. Like, I had got into one of those kind of funks. Okay, this concealer on my eyelids is like, it's like creasing. And I think I did set it. I don't like what it's doing. I don't like that. You know how it's like it's coming apart, like it's separating. We don't want that. I actually miss doing makeup though, like on myself and then for clients too. Because I was just watching one of my older videos of me doing makeup. Because I got a video on my channel of me doing makeup. And I was like, dude, like, I'm really good. Like, you know. And it's just therapeutic, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm just going to conceal my eyelids again. And I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. And my camera cut off again. So, I'm taking my Airspun powder. And I'm just going to set that concealer. Setting, set. Alright. Now the thing about Airspun powder, like, I like the powder, but child, it be too messy. Like, powder be everywhere. Like, I don't like how it comes out. I really don't. Because it just gets everywhere. Okay. Alright, now that I done set that. Alright, now that I done set that, concealer time. So, I'm going to go in with C10 and the Makeup Revolution concealer. And I just do like a light conceal because, you know, I'm not, like I told y'all, keep it natural. So I just do a little conceal. Oh, that's good. That's too much. Oh, that's too much right there. Okay, let me stop being silly. So, boom. Beauty blender. Beauty blender. And I'm going to dampen it. I want to try the method that TaylorMade Jane uses. Like when she just blend her stuff in with brushes. Like she just use brushes. You don't even use sponges. But I still like my beauty blender. So I blend that in. Blend that in, a little smile line. Man, this Lancome remind me of my mother. Like back in the day, like when I used to just go in her room and just look through her makeup. Like this is the type of stuff that she had, like Lancome, Fair, Estee Lauder, that type of stuff. And she's the one really that got me into makeup. Cause even though she didn't like do her makeup all the time, she just had a lot of makeup, a lot of nail polish, a lot of perfume. And I used to just love planning her stuff and just going through her stuff like, ooh, mommy got this, mom got that. You know? And even with my grandma lives next door to us. I would go over there. My cousins would come over sometimes too. And we'll just play fashion show. That's what we called it. Play dress up. We'll go through my grandma's clothes, being funny, like we'll be in a room while they all out in the living room or something, and we'll be in the room dressing up. So yeah, I make that little baboon face so like you can like stretch your skin, like, you know, you can get a smoother finish when it comes to concealing and setting. Like you do that, then it's like, you know, areas like around your nose and your mouth, you know, it can just be, you know, straight. Okay, it's powder everywhere. So after doing all of that, I'm not going to cream contour. I'm just going to do my bronzer. Where is my bronzer? Oh, duh, I'm using it as a mirror. Okay. Bronzing brush. Just use this, my e.l.f. And we just gonna bronze it up. So another thing, I don't like looking powdery. And I feel like I look powdery even though I haven't set my face yet with I haven't set my face yet with spray. But it looks powdery. And then I see like around my nose area, like right here, I see that it's like it's starting to break up, and I don't like that either. I told you I haven't did my makeup in a while, so it's like this is like practice right now for me. And just a chance to also connect with you guys, you know. I don't know. You know how it be when you're doing your makeup. You be like, you don't like it, you hate it. But then once you just keep going with it, then you start to love it. Then you start to see like, oh, okay, yeah. So that's kind of like what I'm picking up right now. Because right now, I'm not feeling it. I'm not. So, okay. Let me just keep going with it though. So, blush, I'm going to use this Milani in Romantic Rose. And I'm going to use... What brush I'm going to use for this? Just use this brush. This angled brush. Alright, okay, look. This contour is looking a little... It's not really just looking how I wanted it to look. Okay. Go back in. This stuff keeps saying it's hot. It ain't freaking hot. Okay. Okay. Alright, so boom. Got my blush on and everything. Say hi, baby.
Hey now. Looking like a vanilla cake.
Me? Yeah, I told y'all. But that's because I haven't set and did all that stuff yet. Okay, so for highlight, I'm gonna go in with this Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter. And then on top of that, I'm going to do the longgg Gilded Honey. So, yeah.
Oh, we still getting tacos.
Yes, we still got tacos. I'm going to upload that video as well for y'all. So, okay. Boom. Well, you know what? I might not do the Gilded Honey because then that might be just too much. Because this is, I forgot how potent this one was.
Oh, using my words.
Yeah. This one is pretty vibrant. But if you want that extra glow pop, do you, sister? But I think I'm gonna do that anyway. Cause this just, it just look. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cause this butter one, it can kind of look broken up a little bit on your face. And I want my highlight to look together. You know what I'm saying?
Where you right now?
No, y'all not.
Come on, let's go get some, for the sunset come down.
Okay, we all going.
Well,
He trying to rush me
That
out.
was just on my mind. That's what I was saying to myself before I came in the house. I'm like, I'm gonna come back up here and walk, but I'm gonna get more.
So I'm gonna go in with
I think it was-
this Profusion Mattes. I'm going with this. And I'm going to take the shade Zing. Should I take Zing? Should I take Fly? I think I'm gonna take the shade Fly. There he go playing. I'm gonna take the shade Fly. And I'm gonna just put that all over my crease. Another thing that's impacting this look is my lighting, because I'm just using the lighting from the sun outside. I'm by the window. So you know, I'm not working with the best of lighting right now.
all the ball on my wrist, I'm just honest. Yeah, these potent right here. Them Kwafiki. Them Rafiki right there.
So I'm just building that color up to my liking. I'm trying to think. I think I might intensify it a little bit. So I'm going to go in with Fudge out of the palette. Just gonna take a little bit of Fudge. Just give it a little bit more depth. Okay. Then just blend, blend. What you laughing at me?
Baby, she's looking at me, but she's leaning her head like this with the bottle in her head all the way. The side is like, what is
Okay. And for my lid shade, because really y'all, I wasn't even gonna do all this. I was just gonna lid shade. I'm going in with this collab palette, and it's the Palette Pro, and I'm going in with this copper gold type shade, and I'm just gonna pop that on my lid. Now this isn't showing up that pigmented, but by all means, you know, you can wet the brush and intensify it. But I'm just gonna take some of this Physicians Formula Butter Highlight and kind of like just put this on top. Yeah, just pop that in the center. Like so, like that. And pop it as well on the inner corner and put Gilded on top. Alright. So now for the lips. You know what? No. My apologies. I'm going to smoke my bottom lash. I'm going to smoke it with my bronzer. I'll just add a little color down there. Because it's looking bare. Okay. I know I'm kind of all over the place at this point. Let's see. Go in a little bit with this orange. Yeah. So, like I said, for lips, I'm going to use this Revlon Color Stay crayon in the shade brown. Okay. I'm gonna line my lips. Okay. So then I'm going to go in with this Milani Adorable. This is like a liquid lipstick or something. Yeah, it's liquid lipstick. And I see right above my lip, it's like my concealer is like breaking. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this look because my camera keeps cutting off. So for lashes, I'm gonna do these Faux Mink 3D and Eve. I'm gonna pop those on. For my lips, I'm gonna put this Liquid Suede Wet n Wild Mega Lip Shine and Caught You Bare Naked. And then on top of that, I'm either gonna do a clear gloss or I'm gonna do this Revlon sparkly gloss in Snow Pink. I'm gonna set my face, put on some mascara on my bottom lashes, and do my hair and everything, and then I'll come back with the finished look because my camera is not letting me be great. But yes, I'm back. what y'all think. Let me know in the comments what you think. I am feeling my eyebrows, so I really am. That wax pen, that wax pencil thing from Starbucks. Ooh, Father. From Dollar Tree. Really like laid my eyebrows down really good. Really good. I didn't know what to do with my hair, so I just kind of just did like 2 ponytails put together to kind of give it like this mohawkish type of look. And then I got the back down. But yeah, the makeup turned out nice though, because like I said, you know, I haven't, you know, when you don't do your makeup in a while and you know you're doing it, you just start critiquing it and just, you know, you're not like, you're not happy with it. But once you get done and everything come together, like your lip, put the lashes on and everything, and then yeah, once you do your hair, put your little earrings on or whatever, then you know, you're like okay. And then of course when you set it too. So I am happy. The 2 foundations worked out great. Like it is like the perfect shade, and I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you guys. I enjoyed spending time with you guys and opening up more with you guys and everything. And let me know what you guys think about my nails. See, now you can see the color in this lighter, but I mean still on camera it looks darker, but it's still lighter than this. But yeah, y'all get it, y'all get it. So yeah, I'm about to fix me some tacos and probably do some reading or something, or I could start editing this video. How about that, right? So I will talk to you guys in my next video. Peace, love, and blessings to you all. Keep God first.